Here is a practice that you can do every day to increase your vitality, your energy, your creativity, and even your work productivity. The most important part of this practice is the part at the beginning when we shift from using our thinking mind, where we tell ourselves stories and think in logical linear progression, to switching to our observer mind, where we're just observing, just paying attention. When we're young, or sometimes when we're in nature by ourselves, we're often in the observer mind. But in modern society and the way that we're trained at school and et cetera, most of us spend the majority of our time in our thinking mind. There's nothing wrong with the thinking mind, but if we spend too much time there, we can get attached to our thoughts, to our stories, and this can really limit us, limit our energy, and limit our potential. So in this practice, you can do this sitting down, lying down. You could do it standing up also. I would recommend starting the practice by not multitasking, by just practicing going from thinking mind to observing mind. And then we'll do some simple movements to try to practice spending time in this observing mind place while doing something else. And more, the goal will be to spend more of our time in the observing mind so that we can even be doing things like driving or having a difficult conversation while in this observation mind. And having this ability is really powerful because when we're observing, we have the ability to shift our perspectives, to see new things, and we also have the ability to deeply connect with other people. When we're in our thinking mind, it's all about us. So we're separate. When we're in the observer mind, we naturally connect as we're observing with our environment, with all the people in it, with all the things. And we therefore have a different perspective and are able to make more holistic choices. So the practice starts simply. I'm going to sit down and I'll invite you to close your eyes. Notice your feet on the ground. You can straighten the spine and lift your head up to the sky. And we shift into the observer mind by focusing on the center of our head. The center of our head is where our pineal gland is. It's often called the center of our consciousness. And so focusing on the center of your head, slowly imagine and shift your focus to noticing your inner observer. Noticing your inner observer, observing itself. Imagine your inner observer looking at a mirror and seeing itself. And just breathing and relaxing. This is very simple. You know how to do this. Noticing your inner observer, observing itself. And just breathe and surrender to the observation. If you notice thoughts coming, that's okay. Come back to the observer. Notice your observer observing your thoughts. Notice your observer observing your breath. Your observer observes what you're hearing. Your observer observes what you're feeling. Allow everything to come back to an observation and allow yourself to surrender to those observations. No need to analyze or judge or determine right or wrong or to understand. Let that all go. Just observe. And as you fall into this space, notice your breath slowly changing. Notice any subtle changes in the way your body feels. You might notice your breath or energy feelings in your body slowly and subtly shifting. Just relax and observe. And then let it go. Observe and then let it go. Focusing on the center of your head. Breathing, observing. And now we'll move this observation to the rest of our bodies. So allow your observer to observe your neck. Observer observes the neck. Observer observes the shoulders, arms, and hands. Your inner observer observes your heart. Your chest, stomach, your back, the spine, breathing. Observer observes your hips. Observer observes down the legs. And allow your observer to now observe your entire body, your physical body. And now imagine observing your energetic body that surrounds your physical body. Breathing. And now expand your observation out, 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 imagining the furthest extents of the universe. And imagine your body connecting with the entire universe, with the original universe energy, just observing and relaxing, breathing, and letting it go. And you can stay here for a few moments, just practicing observing. It's kind of fun. It's like a little game. This is not a serious practice. This is something you know how to do. In fact, you came into this world in the observer state. This is just you remembering how. And now we're going to practice remaining in this observer state while doing a simple movement. So if you'd like, you may just gently open your eyes, or you can keep your eyes closed and follow my instruction. We're going to bring our hands facing one another, holding an energy ball. And we're going to put this energy ball in front of the navel. This is our lower energy center, sometimes called the lower dantian. And while in observer state, observer observes the energy ball in our hands. We imagine this energy ball merging with our lower dantian, our lower energy center behind the navel. And we'll just gently open and close the hands. That's it. We're just opening this energy ball, merging with the entire universe, and then closing the energy ball, gathering energy from the universe, universal chi. We're opening, merging, and closing, gathering. And we're just observing. We're doing this while we're observing. We're not thinking about what we're doing or why we're doing it, just observing. Notice yourself opening your hands and closing, opening and closing, going at your own pace. And what we're doing here is clearing out this energy center, this lower energy center, which is the seat of our vitality. And we're just clearing it out, opening it up. And doing so in this observer state is extremely powerful because we're incredibly connected both to our own bodies and to this powerful energy of the universe's creation, this pure energy that knows our original blueprint, that knows how we are when we are functioning optimally and as our best selves. So we're just opening and closing and observing. And now we'll move our hands up slightly to the solar plexus. This is another powerful energy center in our body. Whereas the lower energy center is often associated with our vitality and energy, this center at the solar plexus is associated with our emotions. So here we're opening and closing this energy ball, opening, merging with universe energy, closing, gathering it in. And we're just practicing opening up and closing our emotional center. In this way, we can open up stuck emotions, allow them to flow again, just cleaning up and clearing out. And remember to be with your inner observer. Just observing, hands opening and closing. Movement comes gently from the elbows, just opening and closing. And just noticing anything shifting in your body. Just observing and breathing. Now moving the hands up to the heart center. Again, opening and closing our energy ball, imagining it merged with the heart center. Allowing the heart to open and close, flowing with the energy of the universe, receiving that healing primordial energy of the universe, clearing out this important energy center so that our hearts may be open, and just observing, noticing. And then we'll come to a stop and move our hands up to our upper energy center in the center of our head. Again, that place we started where we awakened our observer, imagining our energy ball merged with that space in the center of our head. And again, we're just opening it up, clearing it out, bringing in fresh energy, bringing in vitality, bringing in clarity, and observing, noticing, just following along, opening and closing in your observer state. And just noticing how you can rest here in the observer state. How much of a relief it is to be here again, to know you can come here at any time, to know that you don't have to always be in the thinking mind, that you can relax and expand and merge and connect, and that this observer mind is one of your superpowers. This is one of your states of consciousness that you can access anytime. And coming to a stop, and we'll just raise this energy ball up, up. Imagine it merging with the center of the universe. And then we'll pour the energy down, imagining giving ourselves an energy shower, pouring it down into our face and neck and chest and arms, down our body. And you can place your hands on your lap. So this concludes the first part of our daily practice. And in the second video, there is an optional add-on practice that will include some more physical movements. But for now, this is all you need to do daily to continue to restore your vitality, improve your work performance, improve your creativity, and just help you live a more easeful life. If you are interested in more classes like this, check out my website in the notes. My name is Megan Cowan. Thank you.